How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm so curious. There are certain things that I would love to ask you, right? I felt a need of having this sit with you because I've been, as you know, that I follow you, but I fail to understand actually most of the things that you say. It's just that I win through the titles and then the comments, right? And then before we start, can you please enlighten me here? Is Ghana a Christian country?
No.
But what is it with Ghanaian people and Christianity that they feel that Christianity has to rule?
Oh, you are talking about some of my videos I've posted online.
Yeah.
And then you read the comment.
Yes, that's how
Okay.
I managed to get what's happening.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, it's not about Ghanaians looking for a Christian, somebody who is a Christian or whatever to rule.
Yes.
No, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
It's somebody who thinks he's a prophet, that he is trying to tell Ghanaians to think through his head.
As you said the other day that they are spiritual tapas.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask you, like mentioning their names? Because I literally wrote the names down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I heard the other day you were speaking about Owusu Bempah.
Owusu Bempah.
Bempah. And then
Owusu
there's
Bempah.
Obed Angel.
Ubet Angel, I think it's in Zimbabwe or something. Yeah, I think it's in Zimbabwe.
So they're not in the same country?
No. Owusu Bempah is a Ghanaian.
Oh, okay. Because now my next question, I was going to ask you that, are they in the same political party?
No. Owusu Bempah is a Ghanaian.
Okay.
And he used to prophesy for NPP.
What is NPP?
NPP is a political party.
Okay.
So all his prophecies is for that party.
Okay.
Until 2024, this year,
Okay.
that he changed to NDC. That's another political party.
So NDC it was existing even before.
Yeah,
and
NDC,
then NPP has been existing as well.
They are NDC pastors.
Okay.
NDC pastors, some are Najigezi Bedukobi, they have a lot of NDC pastors.
It's a political party that it's mostly dominated by Christians, pastors.
No. I wouldn't say that. What I'm saying is, they are pastors for NDC.
Okay.
And they are pastors for MPP. Which Owusu Bempah is one of the pastors for MPP.
Okay.
All his prophecies that comes from his God goes to MPP party.
Yeah.
And then all the prophecies from maybe Najigezi or Bedukobi goes to NDC from their God.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, they are all Christians, but the God they are serving has a heart for different political parties. You understand? So when it's time for them to prophesy, they will prophesy for the party of the God. You understand? So there's a God of NDC, and there's the God of NPP, but they are all Christians.
Is that happening only in Ghana? Because I've never heard of such thing.
Yes?
No.
Okay, so then that's what is happening in Ghana. There's a God for NPP and there's a God for NDC.
Okay, so this boils back to what you always preach about, that know God for yourself.
Yeah,
so
if you know God for yourself, you will not follow this kind of...
But what I'm trying to say is it means that they chose the God that they believe that will work for them at that moment.
Based on what they are saying, the God of that NDC only speaks to them. You understand?
Yes.
And the God of that NPP only speaks to that NPP pastor.
So tell me about Owusu. Is he already campaigning to be a president?
Owusu Bempah?
Yes.
No. He's just calling himself a prophet.
Okay.
In Ghana. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not campaigning to be president.
Okay.
He's just prophesying for somebody's father who wants to be president.
And then now,
understand?
in those, okay, I understand that every time you're about to vote now in December.
Yeah, December 7th.
You are about to vote. Obviously, there's already political parties and there's already people who are campaigning for those things. So now, does those people who are in that political party that he's busy prophesying to, do they believe him in everything that he tells them? Do they practice everything how he tells them how to do it? And do they believe really, really that they're going to be the next president? If maybe they respond to his prophecies.
You know, Ghana churches, I'll not even say one church. Ghana churches.
Okay.
It's a business entity. Okay? It's a liability company. And these churches are political companies. Most of the churches are being built by these politicians. They own the property. So they do account for them. Like you have Uber.
Yeah.
And then the driver come and do sales. You understand? So these churches are affiliated to political parties. You understand?
I am listening.
So the leader who is talking to the political party, their God, who only listen to, or who that God speak to, only him.
Okay.
Will have to come every December to speak for that political party. It will never change. Always for that party.
You know
okay,
what?
So the question you are asking me
yes.
was, do they believe it?
Yes.
Because he is prophesying for the party. And then he is prophesying for the party. And then they believe it because he's going to control the spiritual tabas. The congregation, they are the spiritual tabas. They cannot think through their brain. They think through their heart. So after the pastor prophesied to the nation that the next president is Ekuonaba, all the spiritual tabas will have to abide by that prophecy. That this pastor, that's our papa.
Yeah.
Our papa prophesied.
Yeah.
The Ekuonaba is the next president.
Okay.
So automatically, when they go into the post, if they don't use the mind in the post, they will control by what the pastor said, and they will vote for me.
But now this is what I want to understand. I'm not good with Bible, all right? So I need you to help me here. In history, did we have such things where the presidents were affiliated with the pastors, that they would guide them how they should lead the people?
In history, in the Bible.
In the Bible.
No, in history, there's no president. It was kings.
Yes, let's talk about kings.
So the prophets in the Bible were choosing kings.
Okay.
Were prophesying for kings. Because God was the one ruling. But now God is not ruling South Africa. God is not ruling America. God is not ruling Ghana. God is just looking at you, do your own thing. When you fail, you fix your problem, you talk to me. That's your personal thing. Now we are ruling. So in the Bible, God was ruling. He chose, Ekuonaba, the descendant of Ekuonaba is the next, you understand? This is not the case here. This time is the term. We vote.
Yes.
And then we choose.
Your choice.
So you cannot compare what the Bible, maybe Samuel did in the Bible to what we Ghanaians we are talking about. We are not Samuel. Samuel is his own problem. Samuel was living, I think it's in Israel. But as we speak, in Israel, they vote. They don't prophesy that this person is the next president of Israel. No. Israel, they vote. So why is it that somebody who is descendant were the one doing those kind of stuff are not even doing it? But you Ghanaians, your descendants are not that of Samuel. You are taking this problem upon yourself.
There's this thing that I grew up understanding when it comes to the meaning of government. Do people of Ghana understand what's the meaning of government? And are the leaders as well understand what's the meaning of the government? Because they say a government, it's by the people, of the people, from the people, and for the people.
Yeah.
As you're saying, right? So now why they, my worry is that even from the leaders to other Christians, obvious, who are led by the prophet. I feel that they are the one who's entertaining this. But we have higher authorities in the parliament. What are they saying about this whole thing of allowing prophets to take over on what the constitution says and the ethics of the political?
Okay, now the issue is, you asked me in the beginning that is Ghana a Christian country?
Yes, and you said no.
It's not a Christian country. It's a spiritual country.
Please tell me about it. Because spirituality, it can be a voodoo, it can be Christianity, it can be anything.
It's a spiritual country.
Okay.
So 99% are in the spirit because of dedication going on. So now I can confirm maybe 80% are in the spirit.
But what kind of spirit or spirituality?
They are being controlled by the spiritual fathers.
In Christian world? In
Christian, in voodoo, in whatever. They believe that somebody is looking in the spiritual realm for them.
What does the parliament say?
Parliament.
Yes.
Those in the parliament, those in the government, they are already in the spiritual realm. I say 80%, including the parliamentarians.
Wow. What happened to the Constitution of Ghana? What does the Constitution of Ghana says? Because obviously each and every country has a constitution that we need to follow from the beginning, right?
What you are saying is the fact, okay? But yes, what I'm telling you now is those who are supposed to use the constitution, they know very well that
how
the
things
people,
to be done to allocate the president.
They know very well that the people, when they start to reason, is game over. You understand? It's game over.
What do you mean?
In our language, we say kwasianity ana agronegu. When a stupid person starts reasoning, there's no game. But the moment you are still being in your stupid ways, there's more game coming. Because when you start reasoning, you start asking questions. You start asking the leaders questions. You start asking the authority questions. But now, because you are not reasoning, you are in the spiritual realm. You think whatever is happening is spiritual.
But what's happening to the 20%? Since you made it approximate.
Yeah, the 20% are the ones complaining. I'm part of the 20%.
But what is it happening? Is there any attention that 20% is getting as well to be listened to?
They watch our videos. They watch those 20%. They think they are antichrist.
So, like automatically, you are in a spiritual and Christianity country. It's not by far.
I'm not saying, don't say Christian.
It's a spiritual.
Voodoo, everything. It's spiritual country.
Should they make it official, though, to be
For
like
me,
that?
I think Ghana is a spiritual country, for me. Because how can you say we have 33.40 something, I stand to be corrected, 33 point something million people living in Ghana. Okay? And then one person will just wake up and tell 33 point something million that I want to choose president for you. You understand? 33 point something million, not million. And one person will sleep, wake up the next day and say that God has opened my eyes. Vote for this person.
How many political parties are in official right now who are campaigning?
I think for now it's 13 or so. I think 13 or so.
13.
I think more than even more, but I think 13.
So now, that 80% that we're talking about, that agrees with this pastor, right? Okay, that supports what the pastor says, that they have to be chosen a president that's going to rule. Did they go maybe check the history of that person? Because I know that there's some...
Who is to check?
We have to check as a country before we allocate Ekuonaba as a president. What if Ekuonaba was a criminal?
I interviewed one pastor on my channel. I don't know if you watch it. The pastor is saying that Christians should vote Christianly and the Muslims should vote Muslimly.
But that's a division of a country.
That's what I'm saying. So they are not thinking about policy you are asking me. They don't care about the policy. Spiritual, Christianly.
Are they
Muslim?
Aren't you worried that your country might bring some war unnecessarily so?
It can happen.
Yeah.
It's very easy to happen that there can be serious war. because of one pastor fooling around.
Dividing the country.
You understand? Not divide, fooling around.
But it's automatically going to be divided, more especially if they don't follow the protocol.
They don't want to follow the protocol. The reason why this Owusu Bempah guy is mad and prophesying for the other party is because he went to a woman's house, okay? The woman's name is Agrada. That woman is a fetish priest, okay? To fight that woman, not to preach, fight. He didn't go there to preach salvation. He went there to fight, according to the videos we saw. You understand?
I'm listening.
And when he went there, the police arrested him because you've invaded somebody's privacy.
Trespassing and
So he was arrested. He don't want to follow protocol.
The whole pastor been arrested.
Yeah, he was arrested and put before bars, put before court, yeah. You understand? But that got him angry because they were supposed to leave him. He doesn't want to follow protocols. He doesn't want to follow the rules and regulations.
Yeah.
No, I am a pastor. Don't do this to me. I fucked up, but it's fine. Leave me.
So being a pastor in your country, is it a big title?
Yeah, it's for them, not to me.
No. That's what I'm saying. To that 80%, when you're a pastor, you have this hierarchy that you can just...
Yeah, you can fool around, do everything, and then because you're a pastor.
And no one is worried that this whole thing is taking the country down.
Because the spiritual tabas are now ready to come join the 20%. So if you misbehave or if you maltreat their spiritual leader, you will lose election. Because he can just tell them, because of what they did to me, God has told me to vote for this, but they will do it.
Wow. This thing, I'm sorry, I keep on, because it's a mind-blowing thing, because I believe that even if there's a government in your country, there are other countries that are involved, right? We have a UN, right, where our presidents and hierarchy people, they sit on, and which is right now, maybe they are aware of this whole thing that now there's no constitution that has been followed, but they will just follow somebody who just woke up and said they should vote for someone. What are they saying about this thing? I'm talking about the UN, United Nations.
Who is taking to United Nations?
It's the government, your government, the parliament.
I'm telling you, they are all part of the spiritual tabas. That's what I'm asking you. Who is taking to the United Nations? The one who will take it to the United Nations, the Christians will say he is coming to fight Christianity.
I would love to go to Ghana.
And then they will vote against that person.
I would love to go to Ghana because I think these are the things that we take so lightly, that we've seen in other countries what happens when there's so much insensitivity when it comes to politics, when it comes to Christianity, and what happens when it comes to JSE. And now people are sitting here entertaining things that might drain the country. How does it make you feel when you think about it, like as of that 20% who sees the damage that is, you foreseeing the unseen events?
What I can do is just do the education. Explain to people. Let them know. They decide. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. Even as I'm speaking, somebody will be commenting, insulting me.
It's so sad, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I know it's a sickness. It's in their brain.
It's so sad because we always work on creating a better life for our next generation to another. And if our next generation and another is going to inherit in this whole thing, Ghana is going down.
That is what it is. It will never go down. The spiritual tabas will go down. The 20% will hold Ghana. You understand?
Yeah.
We will hold Ghana. The 80% will go down.
So the 20% has to just stick to what they know best.
We will do what we have to do.
How do we reach this pastor?
Who?
This pastor who's busy telling people what to do.
This even the funny part is this Hubert Angel or whatever.
Yes.
He's not a Ghanaian. He's from Zimbabwe.
Yes.
And he's telling Ghanaians to you see all this nonsense.
Are they friends? Are they in communication when you think?
He's not even the president of Zimbabwe. You understand? To even talk to government.
What I'm trying to say, are they in communication?
Who?
Owusu and
Obet. Yeah. Because in the video he said they will call me and then I will tell them. Meaning they talk.
These people are in serious business, eh?
Very serious business. But the problem is I don't even get it. I'm a Ghanaian.
Yes.
A prophet.
You cannot say anything about South
And
Africans.
then saying South African go and vote for, what kind of nonsense is this?
Your people need...
Because he said I am a prophet. I'm a prophet because of that, go and vote for this. You understand what I'm saying? It's madness.
Yeah. And I really hope Ghanaians are listening and they understand the danger if they really gonna... I don't know the parties
and then
and
now that this guy, Owusu Bempah, is not prophesying for the MPP party, the MPP party, they are exposing him of his false prophecies and stuff. Meaning they were enjoying it. No, that's what I'm telling you, that they cannot take it to UN because they know.
So when we started, you said that before he was working with NPP.
Yeah.
Now the NPP is exposing him.
Yeah, because it's not prophesying for them again. Because they know that there's no God talk to anybody.
But they were using because
of the spiritual
advantage.
Because of the spiritual tabas. Now that he is not prophesying for them, the information are coming out.
So the Ghanaians, to be honest, it's not like they don't know what the truth is.
They know.
It's just that they choose to stay where they are.
They are enjoying it.
Are they being threatened, though, that maybe they're going to be killed or something?
Who?
Because sometimes you would fall for things because of maybe there are things that they are holding against you, or maybe you're scared to die.
Nothing. Nobody will kill anybody in Ghana.
If you make your own choice.
Nobody will kill anybody. Ghana is a peaceful country. Nobody will do that. They are just fooling.
How long will that be, though?
They are just fooling.
How long will that be?
They're fooling.
How long will that be that it's going to be a peaceful country?
It's already a peaceful country. It's already a peaceful country.
But there's a division that is happening right now.
No, it's just the spiritual tabas fooling. You understand? And the education is going out there. People are getting to understand. I made a video, street quiz. And then they interview a lot of people. They are commenting that my pastor cannot tell me to vote for. No, I will never. People are getting the idea.
And this is another part that I don't understand, because I know my country, they say your vote is your voice, is your choice, and it's your secret.
Yeah,
that's how my country
even as
works.
A pastor,
if you're a leader, no one should know which party you voted for, because we might be in your church, but 6 of us, 60 of us, we in different parties.
That is what I'm saying, that as a leader, you're not even supposed to tell.
No one should know. Not just a leader.
You are a religious leader. Your aim is to preach the gospel, salvation.
Yes.
And now you are preaching NDC MPP. Where are they going? Where are the spiritual tabas? Where are you taking them to?
Yeah.
The point is, you are not even supposed to say it.
Not just a pastor. Your vote is your choice. It's your voice. It's your secret. So now it's worse when you are a pastor who's leading people with different beliefs. And your Ghanaian people, they don't see that it's wrong. Has he ever been called out, though, to be told that what you're doing is wrong, period?
The IGP, the Inspector General of Police of Ghana, put a claim outside that you can prophesy whatever, no problem, but don't make it public. If you see something about me, come to me, talk to me direct, or call me, or find a way.
Okay.
Don't say it on air.
Is he following that?
They even attacked the IGP, including the government, some of the people in the government, including the MPs, the Minister of Parliament, including some of the police officials. They attacked the IGP for telling pastors not to do that.
This guy is behaving like a god of Ghana.
Who?
This guy, Owusu.
Owusu Bempah. No, he's not a god. He's the god of his own house. He's a god in his own house. You understand? He's god to some of these spiritual tabas. Not just Owusu Bempah. All these pastors, they are god to their spiritual tabas. Not me. I don't care about them. The moment
they responded to you when it comes to
your always opinions? Do. Some curse me, but I don't. Nothing happens. They don't have even a paracetamol. They don't have a Panadol. Nothing. Okay? The point is, I comment on their videos. When it's about Ghana, I am not Togolese. I'm not from China. I don't speak
Yeah.
I speak my language. I'm a Ghanaian. So when they speak about Ghana, I am part of Ghana. Then I will react because they are speaking about Ghana.
Yeah.
But if you prophesy that my church members are going to die in the name of Jesus, I don't care. That's my am I a church member? But if you are prophesying about Ghana, I will speak. Because you cannot be a Ghanaian more than me. We are all Ghanaians. You understand? You can never be a VIP Ghanaian. You understand? We are all Ghanaians. You understand? We have the same voters ID card. There's no voters ID card written on a VIP voters ID card. No. The same voters ID card. But this thing has been going on for too long. That's why you see it on my page a lot. We are talking about it because they've been fooling for more than years, and people are following these crooks.
Yeah.
You understand? People are following this. I think they have mental issues.
Do you think so, though?
Yeah. Most of them, they are mad. When you see them speaking, you can see in their eyes that this one is not normal. They are speaking through their madness.
But don't you think maybe Ghana need some type of intervention when it comes to such things? Like most people, I'm gonna talk about politics, of course, because that's why I said with you here, because this whole thing it just got me so curious. Who on earth wake up and say to people they have to vote for a certain person? Have they did the research about that person? Is that person well deserving to be there? What has that person has done? Like the person that they have to vote for, that the pastor says they have to vote for, what has it done for the country before he becomes a president? What has it done for?
He was even a president for 6 years and left. They vote him out 2 consecutive times.
Okay.
And then now he's the one God has called again. If you were doing the right thing, would somebody vote you out?
That's what I'm saying. But what has he done? Because I'm going to make an example with, you know why Mandela was voted, right? In my country to become a president. We had Thabo Mbeki, we had Jacob Zuma. Those are the people who went to exile underground to fight for freedom and all that. We know what they've done for our country. So now this person that the pastor Owusu is saying that they should be voted for. What has they done prior?
Maybe the Owusu Bempah can write a comment in the comment section.
Please, I just need to know that what are his reasons for him to think that he's the best candidate?
His reason for saying that, okay, he stated it clearly.
Okay.
You'll be the next president because of your good heart.
That's all.
Good heart. He has a good heart.
I'm sorry to laugh.
Yeah, that was all. He said it. That when we were praying, God revealed to me that you'll be the next president because you have a good heart.
I wonder how much are they giving him, your pastor? Because I feel like there's money that they gave him. Now it's more like a promotion. You know when
how can you do this for free? Because they will attack you. The whole Ghana is attacking him, and we are doing for free.
Because now it's more like when they say Ekuonaba, can you please promote us in this thing, and then you have to talk obviously nice things.
Yes,
about
and
us,
then they will insult me.
And then you're gonna get paid
because I know the attack will come, so they have to pay me.
So I
because the whole Ghana,
yeah.
I can even say 60% is talking about those. How can you even sleep?
Yeah, he's getting paid for this.
Because you cannot even sleep. 60%, everybody is talking about you. You were fake. You prophesied that this one will never be a president again. That's what he said. That the one he said is going to be president.
Before he said.
We have 10 videos. You will never be a president again.
What? Okay, can you please tell me more about this? So before now, he chose that he's going to be a president. Prior, he said, he said
a lot of videos.
He said he will never be.
He will never.
And then what changed?
And then God has confirmed that he will never be a president again.
So he went to negotiate with God now.
Yeah, and maybe there's negotiation in the spiritual realm. So now it's fine.
That God, I know that you didn't see him as a president, but let's forgive him. Let's give him a chance.
Yeah.
He has repented now. He's a good man.
So now the attack is coming on this guy, Owusu Bempah, because of what he said previously. That this same man will never be a president, that this man has blood on his hand. A lot of things you don't know. A lot, too much. So the attack is coming on him. So if you are doing this for free, I think this guy is just, I don't know.
Never.
For free. Because the whole 60% are talking about it. How can you even sleep? Your name everywhere. No, I don't think it's for free. Because this is a serious issue. The whole Ghana both abroad and Ghana. Everybody is talking about this guy. So I don't think it's for free.
This thing it's I think Ghana is a very interesting country, eh?
Yeah, Ghana is a channel, okay? It's a channel in heaven. Okay?
Okay.
When the angels want to laugh, then they tune in. You
They
understand?
watch Ghana only.
Yeah, when they want to laugh in heaven, then
Okay.
they tune in the channel to Ghana. Then the whole heaven will be happy. I mean, everybody-
Like these people, they entertaining us, because even myself, it's so sad because I don't understand the language, but every time I go through the comments,
because the same pastor,
yes,
those NDC guys, they were insulting this pastor when he was prophesying for NPP.
yes,
They were insulting him, telling him a lot of things. Now that he's back to NDC, they say, this is the good man. This man is the
pastor now.
That's what I'm saying. Ghana is a channel. It's a channel.
So now when the pastor was saying this guy will never be the president, other members of that party, they were cursing at the pastor.
Oh, I have videos. Some even went to the cemetery to curse him.
So now, because now the pastor is on their side,
Yeah.
now they are buddies.
Buddies. Ghana is a channel. It's a serious channel.
I want to go to Ghana.
It's a serious channel. Ghana is the only country, okay?
Yeah.
When it's about to rain,
Okay.
they will not call the weather forecast.
Okay.
Your country, they will call the weather forecast.
They send those things up front,
The guitar and
prior,
everything.
and then when it happens, we're like, oh, the weather forecast did say that.
In
It's
Ghana,
gonna be
it's not like that. They will call the pastor. Hello, prophet, how are you? I say, I'm fine. In the spiritual realm, how do you see the weather? Then he will tell you, when I went into the spiritual realm, I saw that God is very angry, and then the rain is going. So
You don't have climatologists in your country.
we do, but when he said this, when the climatologists say this kind of
It's not
stuff,
true.
it's not true. They will never believe it. When it comes from a pastor, confirm. It's a spiritual country. You understand? When you go to the army page, when you go to the police page on website, they have updated everything. That there's going to be a war. There's some crooks coming into Ghana.
It's the prophets who are
When they go into the army, their website,
Yes.
they've updated it there. They even go out to say it on everywhere.
yeah.
Ghanaians will never believe it unless it is prophesied. That in the realms of the spirit, I saw that there are some crews coming to Ghana.
Okay, I get it. I
Then
get what
then
you're saying.
they will understand.
Maybe let's say the army says we've detected that there's a missile that it wanna get through our country. We've detected that there's submarine. No, they won't believe.
When you take it to the spiritual realm, they will get it fast.
So anyone can be a pastor in your country.
Anyone.
I wanna go there and be a pastor.
Anyone. Just wake up one day, stop fooling, saying a whole lot of things.
I wanna go there and be like, I wanna talk about my tattoos, guys, how I got my tattoos, and God gave me the restoration.
You be a prophetess. You make money straight. I'm telling you, the quickest way to make money in Ghana, to be a prophet.
Why haven't you been one?
No, I don't want to take money from the poor.
I'm joking. I know you.
You understand?
I
I will
know
never
you're
do that.
calling. No,
You
I'm
understand?
joking. Yeah.
But in Ghana, to be a prophet, to be a pastor, to be whatever, is the money making industry. God never called anybody that side. No.
And it's so sad because even in my country, most of people who are prophets here are not South Africans.
You see? So most they come from different.
Different, yes.
They are not
more
called,
especially Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and Ghana.
They are not called by any god. Okay, they are using sango. They are sangomas.
Yeah.
Okay. In our country, they will say they are using abosom.
Okay.
Okay. So this abosom is what they brought into your country.
What is opossum?
They are sangomas.
Okay.
They worship idols.
Oh, okay.
So those idols are their angels. You understand?
So it's easy for them to hypnotize us to believe whatever that they say.
Yeah. So don't call them African prophets because they are using the African tradition.
Okay, so they're not Christians.
There's no Christian. Who is a Christian? They are African prophets. They are using our ancestors.
Voodoos.
Our ancestors' voodoos, Yeah.
'Cause-
So if he tell you, I saw you, your name is this, your mother is this, da 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 da.
But aren't they, those
Forget
people
it.
called? Because I understand that in Russia, there's certain people who foresees things, and then they call them the shaman. So your prophets, they behave like shaman.
They are the same thing. No difference. The only difference is they put collar here, and then with the suit. That's it.
And then they just say they are Christians, but they are not that.
Yeah, no.
But there's nothing wrong with becoming a sangoma
That's
or
what I'm
shaman
saying.
and
That's
saying,
that's my problem.
Yes.
The more reason why this guy called Ajagoreja,
yes.
I don't talk about this guy is because he's made it publicly that I don't follow Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I have this
Yes,
that I chose,
yeah,
or it's my
okay.
gift or whatsoever.
It's okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We know that.
But
there
the
are people-
moment you add Jesus Christ, that is when Ghanaians will come. Because they think, Jesus is using this guy.
That's what you, and when I was listening to your interview with Maponga, he did say that for a better way to elevate yourself, it's to put Jesus Christ as a brand.
When you do that, you get a lot of followers. You make too much money.
So now, when is the date of the vote?
7th of December. But what I'm telling Ghanaians is these guys prophesying in Ghana, telling them where they should vote to. They have mental issues, okay? They are not normal. They need to do a brain check. Because whatever they are saying, what do you call it? Is it sci-fi movies, yes?
Yeah, it's sci-fi.
They watch sci-fi movies. So they think what they saw on the television is from God.
Yeah, it's called there's sci-fi movies and then there's fantasy.
So they watch cartoons, they watch horror movies, they watch Indian movies, they watch sci-fi movies, action movies, and then at the end of the day they sleep, because what happens in the physical, you take it into the dream. And then when they sleep and they wake up, whatever they saw, they think God told them. So most of these guys are prophesying through sci-fi movies. They are prophesying through horror Indian movies, through Chinese movies. They don't see anything. Okay?
Yes.
Because this Owusu Bempah guy,
Yes.
if he sees something, the same God should have told him that where you are going, the woman's house, you'll be arrested.
Exactly.
And then he was
supposed to foresee that,
Yeah.
or maybe have powers of stopping those people to make like they shouldn't stop him doing what he wants to accomplish.
Even if you have power,
Yes.
and somebody is talking ill about you, and you want to confront the person, why? Go into your engine room, kill the person in the spiritual realm. Case closed. Why are you going physical?
Maybe he didn't want to kill her.
No, you can make him maybe dumb. You cannot talk again. Then you'll be fine. No? Because the
I
person
hear
is
you.
making noise on social media.
Yeah. And
Disturbing
she's
you.
exposing you. She's disturbing you.
Yeah, so just make him dumb.
And even the NPPs that now they're exposing what he's been doing, he should be
do the
doing
same
that.
thing. Don't come out and be explaining to who? Me.
Even Ekuonaba, when you like, what, the moment you move, oh, sir, then
So
doesn't have a
anybody
voice.
who is disturbing you past a prophet and you think you are powerful, just go into your engine room. Shut their mouth. You cannot go into interviews again. They will not talk about you again. Because when they open their mouth, it means you have power. Why do you have to come out and be explaining yourself? If they take time, I would do it. Well, Master, you don't have anything.
I blame as well the congregation of Owusu. I feel like they are hypocrites. Because now, if you know very well that you don't want to vote for what your pastor is saying, and then you want to vote maybe for the NPP, why are you still there?
They don't have... Where are they supposed to go? They think they are under some anointing.
Protection.
Some protection, whatever. So they don't have a choice.
So they will vote for that even if they don't believe that it's the
No,
right political.
some might change their mind not to vote for what this guy is saying. Some.
Then why are you in the church of someone that you don't believe they are prophecy?
They don't care about the prophet. They care about what you are going to tell me. You understand?
Or
Because the
in
person
a personal level.
Yes, he will be telling you stories. I see you. Your name is Selindeli. Yeah, Papa. Is your name not Selindeli?
I am.
Why are you
Cindy.
surprised?
I'm surprised that you are a pastor and I don't know that you know my name.
You are Selindeli.
I am Slindile.
And I tell you are Selindeli. So what?
Maybe
If I'm to tell you are Selindeli, in the next 3 months you'll be called a dwarf. Then it's surprise. The next month, they will call you dwarf. Some pastor told me I'll be called dwarf. That's a surprise. But you are Slindley. You are telling my name Slindley. Okay, so what?
Maybe they become surprised that, he knows my name.
So what? So what?
It's a prophecy.
Prophecy.
A random person calling my name, obviously I become shocked.
It's a prophecy. So what happened to a Sangoma calling your name? Is that to a prophecy?
It confirms the power of that person.
It's a prophecy. Or that one is not prophecy. Power.
It is. It's prophecy. I mean, whether you go
to
call
that
shrine,
Sangoma, you call that Sangoma to a prophet, or you call that Sangoma just a Sangoma?
No, it's a Sangoma.
That one is a Sangoma.
It's a Sangoma.
And that one saying the same thing as a prophet.
But with us, we have different kinds of spirituality. We have prophets. Prophets in my country are people who you can go and they can tell you things, but they don't use the herbs, right? And then we have
I don't want
we
to
have
even
sangomas, we've got shrines, we've got
that
different.
Is your problem. My problem is to tell me things about what? Why must I know? Why? For what?
But if I may ask, because of you've been doing this for a longest time, have you found pastors who tell people positive things that in the next month this is the greatest thing that will happen in your life, or they always want to look on the negative things around you?
The negative things is what they publish. You understand? They should be prophesying that Ghana will be the next top country in the world.
Exactly.
That's what we want to hear.
That's what I'm saying. Have they ever?
No. There's always doom. Always doom. There's going to be war. There's going to be fire. There's going to be what kind of nonsense is that? You understand? When you meet that your spiritual or that your spirit,
yes,
ask that your spirit sensible questions. There's a pastor in Ghana called Apostle Kyei-Duah. That man of God, I can confidently say he's man of God. You know why? Because when he goes into the spiritual realm and he comes back on earth, he can create even a pond. And then the fish will just grow within 2 seconds. He will clap, and then the TV will open. He will clap, the fridge will start talking.
Isn't that a magician, though?
Whether it's a magician or whatever, use that your spirit to do the same thing. You want to see.
I mean, I know
physical.
someone who's called David Blake. He does the same thing.
No,
but he's a magician.
I'm not saying he's just doing this for that thing to. No, he's selling it. You can buy it, take it to your house. You understand? You can buy it, take it to your house. The TV. Then you take it to your house. He created he built the TV. He built TV. He built cars. He's building machineries. He's building bombs. He's building,
He's an inventor.
And then he's also an apostle, a pastor. You understand? So why don't you ask your spirit when you meet him or her that I want to invent things? Then we can say, you are a man of God. You have spirit.
Yeah.
But in your spirit, it doesn't invent anything. Just nonsense.
And it's so alarming for the fact that, there are very highlighted things that you can say about your country, but they don't foresee those ones.
Because of the spiritual things are going out. You understand? That this voting, they're supposed to be calling the political scientists.
Yeah.
The the guys who have been in the schools learning, to ask them, this policy, what do you think about this policy? Is it going?
Like for an example, maybe let's talk about Netherlands. Netherlands is one of the countries that they don't have much crime and all that. I think our countries have to invest in such things of asking for advice. How are you guys doing it? Because if we want to apply that to our country.
But in Ghana, they will call a prophet to ask a prophet. Okay? About what somebody who has gone to school to learn, they will ask a prophet to tell them in the spiritual realm.
Even people who did theory, they will still go to the pastor.
Listen, even when we are playing football, they call pastors. The match between Ghana and Nigeria, what's happening in the spiritual realm?
Yeah, with us they do that as well, but they do it through the Sangoma here.
You understand? So in the spiritual realm, I saw that it's going to be 2-1, but the ghosts were going. What kind of nonsense is this?
Wait, now after they prophesy that 2-1, does it happen?
No.
And then they confronted that pastor, you were a liar.
Then he said Do you know what they say?
I want to hear this one.
Ghana versus Nigeria is going to play football, okay?
Yeah.
There are some things they need to do. There are some directions they need to do in the spiritual realm. We are going to pray. But if they want to win, they should see me. Then we can do things so that they can win the game.
Oh.
So when it happens that they win, we prayed.
Okay. And
If it doesn't happen,
it's because of you didn't come
you
to
don't
me.
come to see me.
Okay. I hear you.
So always their prophecy, there's a window. You understand?
Yeah.
Because Owusu Bempah said the same thing. John Mahama can never be president.
Yeah.
He can never.
Yeah.
But if he sees a man of God with the hand of God, he will be president. There's a
That
window.
was then.
That was then. He said a lot of things, and then he put this one somewhere
Because he was.
to protect something. So now that he's professor for John Dramani, I said it. That he need a hand of God.
And he got it.
That's what I'm saying. So there's always a window. There's always a window that you need to go through that window.
I wish I understand your language. I think every day I would be laughing.
Yeah. Because I speak and then I show evidence to whatever I'm saying to.
Yes.
It's clear, it's there. You understand? There's another guy, Najee Gezi. His Facebook is being hacked. Eh?
Didn't he foresee that?
That's what I'm saying. The prophet, they hacked his Facebook and he's begging hackers, please release my Facebook for me. Prophet. Go into the spiritual realm. Kill the hackers. Or maybe
He should even know them. He should know
in the
who
realms.
he should know who did that.
But now he's on television begging that they should release the Facebook account. This same person is prophesying that Mahama will be president. But the EC should be careful. The Electoral Commission should be careful. And then they should take a lot of people to the polling station. They should look carefully, because if they don't take care, in the realms, I see that John Mahama is the president, but still MPP is sitting on the chair.
Yeah.
There's a lot of windows, you see. So when NDC lose, the EC,
yeah.
the polling station, windows.
And then 80% of Ghana people, they're not smart enough to see all of these things.
Yeah, and the tabas.
I'm a South African and I see danger still. I can tell that this is nonsense. This is cartoon.
So all their prophecies has windows. They will never complete. Some can even, Owusu Bempah can even confirm that this person is going to be president, but it's not confirmed.
Okay, the very same president, the one that he says.
Do you know what? Do you know the things this guy have said? That's what I'm saying. He's not doing for free. They will kill this. He has said a lot of things. You know what he's saying now? MPP, he is not prophesying for MPP because the rivers in Ghana.
The rivers.
Yes, the spirit in the rivers, because of Galamsey, they are doing illegal mining.
Oh, okay.
Because of that, the spirit in that rivers are angry.
Oh, okay.
Are angry of that party. You see, it's now telling you to.
But the rivers and the party, what does the rivers and the party has to do with it?
The rivers on the land. The land is even angry. You understand? you don't. These people. That's why my video. You saw it is trending, and then you wanted to ask. You see,
I did.
yeah. Because I know a lot about these guys. You know, I know what they do. I study them.
Does Owusu walk in public?
Yeah. With one woman said you walk in public with soldiers, with police guard. I don't even understand. You have powers, but still you are guiding yourself.
So he doesn't walk alone.
No.
He knows the danger that he has put himself into.
Yeah.
He knows.
All the pastors, they don't walk alone. Even in South Africa, even in Zimbabwe, whatever, they don't walk alone. They walk with guards. Why?
Because they know very well
if you are
doing.
preaching salvation, that people should go to heaven, will you be walking with guards?
No.
What did you say that you need guards?
Because you know very well that other people, they know what you're doing is wrong and they might attack you.
Even that Ibet angel, his news is on BBC. Go and check documentary.
Yeah.
He was stealing gold from Zimbabwe to Dubai to sell. He's a criminal. Go and check. He did not even see that the gold that he was selling.
I'll
okay,
check it later.
Listen, he did not even see that the gold that they called him to bring to to Dubai.
Yes.
He was being recorded.
He can't foresee that part.
But he's
fella,
busy.
If you are powerful, whoever who records you should shut down the evidence.
He's busy looking into system in Ghana. But they were recording him doing fake transactions. Video is on the BBC.
I'll check it out. I'll check
so
it
they
out.
don't see what is closer to them. They see something that is not even
bothers them. That has nothing to do with them.
That's what they are concentration on.
So in the last word, what would you say? Because obviously I couldn't understand maybe what you said to your people. So now I would ask you to say it in the language that I understand. What would you want to see your country going forward when it comes to the spirituality? How do you think they can work through it so that it can just vanish and people?
They should just learn it from Rwanda, Paul Kagame. They should learn from Rwanda. All the African countries should learn from Rwanda. He closed churches, more than thousands of churches.
Yeah.
Because these churches were just fooling around. He closed them. You understand? And then he put strict regulation on it. If you want to be a pastor, go to school, do this, study this, you know. And then if you want to build a church, you need to do this. We need some proof, you know.
Ekuonaba, whoa.
In Rwanda,
in your country, they don't study ministry. Yes, that's what happened in every country. That when you want to be a pastor, you have to go. You study those things, everything.
We have Chi-Coast. Say Chi-Coast.
Chi-Coast.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have English Coast.
English Coast. Okay.
The English Coast go to school, and then they do the same crime. But the Chi-Coast, they don't even care about your certificate.
So I can just wake up and become a pastor.
God called you. No evidence. Go, you are a pastor. Case
no,
closed.
I feel that your government has given a leeway in everything. That is why things are like this. Because you have to go study these things. You study religion, you study ministry, you study all these things. So it boils back to what you said the other day to me, that if it was you would close many churches, and then if you want to be a pastor, you need to...
Because I knew what I was saying. I know the system, I know. Everybody can be a pastor. 2 seconds. Go to the Register General, register your church, start doing your church. That's it, case closed.
How many NGOs do you have, like orphanage homes in your country? Those organizations in communities where they help, like general helping
we
people?
We have, but not too much. We have
than pastors. Because now that's what I'm trying to understand. If you have so much leeway of people registering themselves as pastors, why people they don't invest in maybe opening NGOs, go out there, ask for donations to help the communities, make money for their people?
I was even saying they should use the God they are serving to help the poor. You can prophesy to the rich man.
Yes.
That God said you should help this one.
Yes. And then maybe that person will give you $1 million to your community.
They don't care. It's for their pocket. They don't care about you and whatever. One day they just go to the orphanage home, do 1 or 2 shows, and then it's this pastor donated their kind of.
And with me, I have a problem with people who does such things and want to document it and maybe put it on social media to show. It's your duty, right?
As an NGO, yes.
And I know people who does many things for the community, but they don't want to be known. They don't want to be seen. Like P.I. Phakathi, we have someone who's called P.I. Phakathi. He always go, okay, fine, they document, but he doesn't show his face.
Listen, these guys are into business, okay?
It's so sad, though.
They have to regulate them first before what you are asking can happen. First is regulation. The main reason why they are afraid that when a Muslim president comes, he's going to attack them, but he will never attack them. But they are afraid because of the bad things in their mind.
They're thinking of Iraq.
You understand? They have bad idea. That's why they think that the Muslim president will attack them.
And they will lose. They were thinking that they will lose a lot of money that they're gaining right now.
Because the Muslim president, you cannot go and prophesy to a Muslim president for what? If you tell him you are going to die, they don't care. The Muslim, they die today, they bury today.
Inshallah, God will take
They don't care about your prophecy. So they want a Christian so that they can still manipulate that person. That's why they are looking for a Christian. They can still manipulate. But this Muslim, if he becomes the president, he's not going after any Christian. He doesn't even care about you guys. But the pastors, they know very well they cannot fool like a Christian president. They cannot be bringing in criminal cars, stolen cars. They cannot be living a luxury life. They cannot be fooling around. You understand? So they are afraid. It has nothing to do with Christians. It has to do with your pastor, the criminality in his mind. That is why he's prophesying that way. I'm so
fearful of your country. I'm so fearful. If this is going to go for years and years and years and years, it's going to collapse.
Yeah. Because it's a religious economy. Yeah, Ghana is, I can say, is a 70% religious economy. You understand? You can buy water, 2 cedis at the mall. But in the religious economy, it's 20 Ghana, 20.
Same thing.
Yeah, in the mall, it's 2 rands.
Yeah.
But in the religious economy,
it's 20
rands. It's 20 rands. And they will still buy it. But when they go to the mall to buy the 2 rands, they'll complain that the country is very hard.
They say it's expensive.
Yeah, that is religious economy.
What?
That is religious economy. You understand?
Wow.
The food that you are buying out, let's say you are buying a drink, 2 cedis, 2 rands outside. In the church, it's 20 rand. You still buy it. No problem. But when you go to town to buy 2 rands, they'll complain, the country is very hard.
It's
religious economy. That is religious economy.
And then you think that we just, at that 20%. Now, yes, my last question is, in that 20% that you know that they see with the naked eye what's happening in the country and what these pastors, what are they doing, right? What would you want to say to them?
The pastors?
The other Ekuonabas out there.
The 20%?
The 20%.
No, they should just keep on educating their family. That's the only way. You can't do anything about this. They need education. They need to put the fear out.
Okay.
Now they are feared. They get fearful when they see these pastors.
Okay.
They are afraid of them. You understand? So you just need to first take the fear out of them.
Yeah.
Then they will come to join the 20. They will understand. Okay. But they only come to the 20 when they got duped by the pastors.
So even that 20%, you just want to tell them that they should keep on exposing and educating
people.
Be
the only
fearless.
thing is education, because now we have internet everywhere. Just do your education online. You understand? Somebody will come in the comment section to insult me. Give him like 2-3 years. The same pastor will dupe the person. Will come to the same platform to expose the person. Then you become part of it.
Do you allow them when they come to you and the very same person who were cursing you a year ago, and then they come back and say, Ish, Ekuonaba, you remember?
He will not say Ekuonaba, you remember, because he knows I wouldn't even know the person. He will just say, I want to expose this man of God. He's a criminal. He say, okay, come. It's the same person who was insulting.
So how do they do it? Do they send you a voice note of explaining?
Voice notes.
Or do they come through?
Come straight, video, speak your mind. Voice audio. No, come and say your thing.
And then if they are scared for their lives?
They should keep their secret to themselves. I don't care.
Okay. Noted. No, thank you so much. I really need it. I was so curious about this whole thing because I was like, what's really happening? What country where things have to be taken care of by pastors, more especially when it comes to voting of people, because we know the protocol, we know the constitution, and we know very well what to do as an individual.
Even the IGP, when the IGP came, these pastors have convoys when they are going home with the police escort.
So wait, these police is it a government police or they
government police? So when the new IGP came, the new IGP cancelled all this. So that's why they hate the IGP.
Yes, because now remember, me now I'm within the community. Something serious happened. Those police, they have to concentrate on the best interest of the community, not
that's what
someone. What's special about
that's
them?
What I'm saying. That's why they hate the IGP and then the government, because the IGP cancel a lot of things.
I love it.
It cancel a lot of things. Mm. And when even this pastor, he professor for the president. Mm. He went to this lady's house, whatever. He got arrested.
Yeah, because even in my country,
so
I know
that's why
the police will never just go to Pastor Mporo, for an example, Pastor Mporo, and escort him from church to his house for what?
That's what was happening. So the IGP has done a lot of job.
Because they were misusing the resources of government,
and
of the state.
Public funds, they were being paid for fooling.
What's the use of the taxpayers in your country? It's for pastors.
Yeah,
it's
to guide them. So. Even when they get to the airport, they give them serious escorts. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about. All these things were cancelled.
I want to go to Ghana.
Because the pastor, they give a special treat, you know.
What?
But they are nobody. So the IGP has done a lot of job. That's why they hate the IGP.
They shouldn't stop. The IGP shouldn't stop. They should keep on.
That's why they want to vote this government out, so that they can get the ones they can control. So when the government is out and the new one comes, he prophesy for them. Oh, make this IGP. Make this one a police officer. Make this one immigration officer. So they will control.
What's the definition of IGP?
Inspector General of Police.
Okay. Oh, the inspectors.
The Inspector General of Police. You understand? So that's the main reason why they want this government out, so that they can control. Because this government have really helped Ghana too much.
Yeah.
Through this fake
I really
prophet.
don't understand why the equipment.
The IGP even said nobody should prophesy.
Okay. You say that you don't have to do it online, but it's still happening, that one.
The same opposition party and the same parliamentary people, whatever, they came after the IGP. Because that prophecy is helping them. And most of these churches belongs to them. It's a political church. Somebody built it. You are making sales.
Yeah,
it's a serious job we are talking about here.
Still a long way in Ghana, but thank you for this. Thanks for
the
clarity.
You're welcome.
I just, because part of me for a longest time I thought Ghana is a Christian country. No. I thought so, but yeah, thanks for the clarity. I appreciate this moment.
All right, thanks. Bye.
And I'm waiting for the Owusu to really to specify, not just by saying it's a good heart, maybe other reasons why he thinks that the guy that he wants him to be voted for. Please, if someone, whether it's the assistant of him or whatsoever, to give reasons why do they think that he's the best candidate, the next president that they prophesying about.
Hello, Ebusiafo. So, Pesifita Asracha or for dear, and then now for unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening. Our toothpaste to strong quam. What did you choose? Say, and ma was saying a fita. Na eye fita non sono. Na a ye and carbonate beer a wo no beer. Any tea stain, coffee stain, smoking stain, beer. Unique laser whitening product. Ebe yini nyina free swama or kama. The obani say uchu so na odi biegu or brush the so. Now the chuchu sinisu nyina kama uvia and who wenum jano wenum sa into for unique laser whitening. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening or say muni ses.
Penifo se bibiro wi asenti ne da ne atopno na ne pabone fonti e wo se wo bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton Esa install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure now fear Ghana. Now pursue CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and then Sawasu. We get CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and our intercom, and our satellite TV, home theater, so upebiato, and our water, and our persebe install them out. Pro Technologies and our software. Na shenenso. Say a video you from America brochure. In this side papa now pedia. Man, you know, none wants to that form. Make sure you know the web brochure memo any a branch our Ghana. You need more brow brain into sika fire and some Symphony Japadema or Ghana or da. Nanya Tennessee, yes, general construction. So web brochure no peso si for Ghana. A time plan be a peso si. So I shall see that. And now fe no peso si. Plan beer, ye besiama, and what so here solar power, and now bamba once and send the idea. When ye need so near Sansuya smart home, a pair from video be a pestation, a wolf fear, and now what you want the mawo, when ye need so. We are just a call away near Sansu are there the Mahai, and now February Trabedu Ghana, now open full house, room, and now apartments are high for short term and now long term. Ye bemo biani border form, now bamba once and dear, man, you know, and ye interior decoration. So as if you're a and I assume fear na mount. Yes, sign decoration. Your best yes, you'll be an now officer at the amount. And where the sort of video be now who can first install it. And none settings, ye bay at the amount. Ewo Ghana, Ubehuyan, when Mirror Fradenta, Edward Yacha Dodoa, Ubehuya, Ewo Ashi, Yene Emmalin Pharmacy, and what the same building. For information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a plus 401-6992-254. Pro Technologies. We have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices.